How's it going, Nerd Report? Let's talk a little bit about that Cobra Kai ending. My name is Louis Lecca here, and I like to talk about nerd stuff. So if you like nerd stuff too, please subscribe. Anyways, that Cobra Kai ending, my gosh, very satisfactory ending and very satisfying season. Amazing. Can't wait till the next one, but we have a lot to enjoy from season 2. I've actually seen it twice already, and it gets better even the second time around. So guys and gals, if you haven't seen it, check it out. If you've seen it already, watch it again. You may miss some stuff, but let's talk a little bit about what I understand about the ending, and then I really want your input in the comments because you guys always have some great insight. So please post your input and your ending explained in the comments after I give these comments right here, what I think happens at the end. So we see the conclusion. Sensei Kreese is an a-hole. He has no redeeming factors, it seems like, and he takes over the Cobra Kai dojo by manipulating the students. The students are now pissed off at Johnny Lawrence because he took back the teaching of no mercy and introduced compassion. Miguel introduced compassion and mercy when he fought Robbie at the end, and Robbie turned around and sidekicked him over a balcony. Now he's paraplegic, it looks like, or some serious injuries there with Miguel. Hopefully he gets over it because I really like the character. But hey, if the character is not able to fight anymore or be part of the show anymore after this, it's going to hurt. But you know what? It just proves that anything could happen in the show. Anyone could go away. So there we go with that. The students have turned against Johnny Lawrence. They blame him for Miguel's injuries. Cobra Kai is now back in the hands of Sensei Kreese. Sensei Kreese uses his rank as far as like he is the dude that started Cobra Kai. So that was one thing that I was always thinking, that Cobra Kai belongs to him. He is actually the founder. He tells Johnny that. He also refers back to the handshake Johnny had with the landlord. There's no contract, so I'm assuming Johnny never tried to trademark Cobra Kai either, so there's no contract with the actual location, so I doubt there was a trademark involved with the Cobra Kai dojo, meaning Kreese is still the master. Also, he brings back the handshake because if you remember, Johnny Lawrence says, hey, Johnny Lawrence gave Kreese a chance via a handshake to bring him back when he found out that Kreese was homeless or whatnot. So Kreese actually throws that back in his face, showing mercy, showing sympathy for your enemy. All right, so I'm going to run down real quickly also where I think the characters are at. Robbie is now the ultimate bad guy here. He's not really a bad guy, but like the show continues to do is there's a lot of gray area. Robbie kicks Miguel, hurts him to the point that he's hospitalized. He also lied to Sam. Sam doesn't like him anymore or whatnot. I don't know what's up with her. But, high school love, high school drama. But you see that Robbie is gone as far as I can tell. And he looks like the bad guy like Miguel looked like in the first one. Miguel, again, his back's broken or his neck's broken. His mom doesn't want him to train in karate anymore. Tells Johnny Lawrence that, hey, you're an a-hole because my son was a pacifist until he met you. Now he's getting into fights. Johnny Lawrence throws his phone, is in a bad position. He has nothing going for him anymore. He lost Cobra Kai to Sensei Kreese. He starts drinking. He feels like crap because of Miguel. What happened to Miguel? He feels like Miguel, is like his son. And look where he's at. He's in the hospital. It looks like he blames himself. Ends up throwing his cell phone to the ocean or by the ocean. At the end, Allie from the original movie tries to befriend him. The reason for this is because earlier we saw that he sent Ali a message. He was about to send the message, but then it looked like he wasn't going to go through with it. But then someone bumped him in in the bar, and the message went through without him knowing. So then Allie goes ahead and friend requests Johnny. Sam's in the hospital, but she doesn't want Tori to be expelled because all she cares is about Miguel's well-being. Who knows who she's ending up with? She really likes Miguel, it seems, more than Robbie. That's probably going to get more explored. Then we have, let me see what else we have. Well, that's most of the main characters. We see Daniel LaRusso is still obsessed with martial arts. And I think it's going to ruin his marriage after a while because he doesn't let go, and his wife is pissed off at him. Ultimately, throwing back to what Robbie told Johnny, is that in the last episode, is that you and Daniel LaRusso could learn from each other, right? So I'm thinking that the two dojos are going to unite. It's not going to be Cobra Kai. It's going to be Johnny Lawrence's teachings and Daniel LaRusso's teachings versus Cobra Kai, which is pure and simple evil. That's the way I think it's going to go. I think we may get, there was a hint of visiting Okinawa, the origins of karate, and the origins of Mr. Miyagi. Once again, I want to know what you guys think in the comments. I want to know your opinion. You tell me what you think the meaning of the ending is. You tell me what you thought of the season, where it's going to go. I think it was awesome. I know that this week there's been a lot of talk about Game of Thrones, and there's been a lot of talk about Avengers Endgame. Those are wonderful pieces of entertainment, but I think that Cobra Kai needs to be spoken about in the same breath, in the same conversation. I hope it doesn't get overshadowed by all the Avengers and Game of Thrones talk. And I hope we get an announcement of season 3 very soon because I'm dying here. Anyways, to our next video, Nerd Report never dies.